And who are you going to show it to?
The world.
YouTube, baby, YouTube.
The new GTS web page.
No, we got an email to me and Andy, and we've got to get something done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the address to the haggis by Robert Burns. There is an English translation in your programs if you'd like to follow along, but I'm going to give it to you in the true and original Old Scots. Fair fa, your honest sonsy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race. Abune them all ye tak your place, painch, tripe, therm, and weel are you worthy o' a grace, as lang's my aim. The groaning trencher there ye fill, your hurdies like a distant hill, your pin would help to mend a mill in time of need, while through your pores the dews distill, like amber bead. His knife, see, rustic labour dicht, and cut ye up with ready slicht, trenching your gushing entrails bricht like ony ditch, and then, oh, what a glorious sight, warm, reeking, rich, then horn for horn they stretch and strive, deal tak the hindmost on the rive, till all their wheel-swelled kites belive are bent like drums. They all get man may slight to rive, bethank it hums. Is there that our is French ragout, or olio with staw sou, or fricassee with macker spew, with perfect scunner, looks down with sneering scorn for view, on sick a dinner. Poor devil, see him our is trash, as feckless as a withered grass, his spinel shank a good whiplash, through bloody flood or field to dash, oh, how unfit. But mark the rustic, haggis fed, the trembling earth resounds his tread, clapping his welling eve a blade, he'll mak it whistle in legs and arms and heeds'll sned, like taps of thistle. Ye powers will mak mankind your care, and dish them out their bill of fare. All Scotland wants nae skinking ware, the jumps and luggies, but if ye wish her grateful prayer, gie her a haggis.
On top of your haggis, and the haggis will be a wee bit more fortified.
And for those of you who don't know, the haggis is the brown stuff. We've got neeps, which is turnips, and tatties, which are potatoes. Haggis, neeps, and tatties.
It's not
Thanks, looking correct.
And Robert, you don't have to ask for a spoon everywhere.
On this, the week of Burns, the anniversary of Burns' birth, it's my pleasure to give you the immortal memory. Robert Burns, 25th of January 1759 to the 21st of July 1796, also known as Rabbie Burns, Scotland's favourite son, the ploughman poet, robbed in of Solway Firth, and the Bard of Ayrshire, and in Scotland is simply the Bard. Was a Scottish poet and a lyricist. He's widely regarded as the national poet of Scotland and is celebrated worldwide. He is the best known of the poets who have written in the Scots language, although much of his writing is also in English and light Scots dialect, accessible to an audience beyond Scotland. He also wrote in standard English, and in these his political and civil commentary is often at its most blunt. He's regarded as a pioneer of the Romantic movement, and after his death became a great source of inspiration to the founders of both liberalism and socialism. A cultural icon in Scotland and among the great Scottish diaspora around the world. Celebration of his life and work became almost a national charismatic cult. His influence has long been strong in Scottish literature, and in 2009 he was voted Scotland's greatest ever Scot. His first poem was written to impress a girl when he was 16. He subsequently penned some of the greatest romantic poems in history. My love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. My love is like a melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair thou art, my bonny lass, though deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, though all the seas gang dry. It was a successful ploy for him, and he fathered several illegitimate children.
Very successful.
Yeah. Good banter. He gradually became a favourite of the Scottish literati, and his newfound fame, although not earning him much money, gave him the respect his poor efforts at farming had denied him. His writings were more than mere love letters, though, and reflected every aspect of life in the 18th century, from an ode to a louse to the awe-inspiring Scots Wahey, his take on the Battle of Bannockburn, and was much different from Mel Gibson's in the film Braveheart. Scots Wahey wi' Wallace bled, Scots whom Bruce has ofttimes led, welcome to thy gory bed, or to victory. Now's the day and now's the hour, see the front of battle hour, see approach proud Edward's power, chains and slavery. He also wrote comical pieces like Tam O'Shanter and Holy Willer's Prayer, often recited at Burns Night's dinners. His song Auld Lang Syne is sung the world over at New Year, and usually at the end of a night on many a Scottish occasion. However, I will leave you with what I think is Burns' greatest work, A Man's a Man for All That, a song which should be sung over and over at every meeting of the G8, and every G20 summit, and every meeting of every head of state all over the world, the last verse of which says, so let us pray as come it may, as come it will for all that sense and worth our awe the earth shall bear the gree for all that and all that is coming yet for all that man to man this world hour shall brothers be for all that. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to stand and raise your glass to Robbie Burns.
Robbie Burns.